Hello dear students, Namaskar. This is K.K. sir from K.K. Commerce Academy, the destination where success begins. So students, this session is dedicated for IGCSE Cambridge students. So if you select commerce and business as your stream, so definitely this session is going to be important for you, because before starting your preparation, you should have idea about which topics you are going to study at AS and A level. Yes students, so this session is specifically for you who completed already O level and now entering into AS and A level for commerce and business stream. Okay, so let's see one of the subject, accountancy. So we are going to see today's in today's session accountancy topics, which topics we have to study. So we'll see these in detail. So maybe this session is maybe for 25 to 30 minutes, because I have to cover each and every topic at least as a overview. We are not going to study detailed concepts now, but at least we have to take overview of all the topics. So start with the KYS. So KYS means know your series, know your subject. This is a series dedicated for you, that you should get complete idea about the syllabus before start preparation. That's why this series is designed for you by, of course, me, K.K. sir, K.K. Commerce Academy Nashik. So basically, I'm chartered accountant, and from 1 decade I'm in teaching field only. I am already a global mentor and teaching to students of multiple countries in today's date. So definitely you can think for KKCA as a career partner for your lifelong knowledge. Okay, so let's begin with first syllabus structure. So our syllabus structure is divided in two parts, basically at AS level and A level. So in AS level, so first 27 chapters belongs to financial accounting, and from 28 to 31 these topics belong to cost and management accounting. And in A level, from 32 to 42, further 11 topics belongs to A level, and cost and management accounting chapter number 43 to 46. So basically, if you see, the major part is of course financial accounting, but cost management accounting is also important for your knowledge. Students, frankly speaking, if this level of education is actually a top-notch quality education, which is at the even in other universities, this is at graduation level, even in master's level, that you are getting at such a young age, such a early age. That is definitely great opportunity for you. And as I already told you, if you are a student of Cambridge, that means you have the international passport, so that you can knock to any university in the world. Okay, so let's move to the next part. So if we discuss about chapter number 1, the double entry system, which is invented by Luca di Borgo Pacioli in 1494. So if we record transactions, so there is two effect. One is debit and one is credit for every transaction. So to present this debit and credit effect, we have to use double entry system. So we'll learn these basic concepts, which is essential for accounting throughout the world. So this is very beautiful topic, and which is quite logical. So you will definitely have the fun to learn this topic. Next, move to the chapter number 2, whose name is the books of prime entry. So the book where we have to record the transactions. So there are different books like sales day book, purchase day book, journal, and written books. So we have divided the transactions in different books. So we'll see each and every book in chapter number 2, books of prime entry. Next, move to chapter number 3. The third chapter in accounting is the ledger account in detail. So ledger account. See students, practically speaking, if you are a businessman, we have to definitely, we do thousands of transactions during the year, but we have to classify the transactions according to category. For example, assets, liability, income, expenses. So ledger account is the heart of that accounting system. Okay, so we will see classification of accounts and like personal, real, nominal, even modern classification. So we'll see this in detail in this chapter number 3. Next, move to chapter number 4, whose name is the cash book. So the name itself suggests this book is related to money. That is cash book. So if we receive the money in business, we'll write in the receipt side, and if we pay money to anyone, we'll write on the payment side. So there are basically 3 types of cash book. One is single column cash book, where only cash transactions are written. Then 2 column cash book. The name itself suggests there are 2 columns. Which are the 2 columns? One is cash column and one is bank column. because in today's date, of course, we can get the money not only in cash but also through banking channel, through net banking, through check or any other platform. So cash and bank, both columns are included in this, and 3-column cash book, so where cash, bank and discount column is there. So we will see cash book in detail in chapter number 4. Next chapter, chapter number 5, whose name is discounts basically. So specifically, if we how to teach this topic, I think there is no need to teach this topic to females, because they are already they have expertise in taking discounts and bargaining, right? So students, there are basically 2 types of accounts in accounting. One is trade discount and one is cash discount. So we'll see these discounts in detail, what is the meaning of it, and which, for example, if you say about trade discount, so trade discount we have to record in books of accounts. Sorry, we are not expected to record trade discount in books of accounts, but we have to record cash discount in books of accounts. So we'll see everything in detail. So how we have to calculate the discounts, which discount is calculated first. So this is going to be a part of that topic. So discount, of course, discount affects the transaction value, because it reduces the transaction value. Next part, we can say next chapter number 6 is preparing simple financial statements. So of course, this is one of the main aim of doing accounting, because at the end of the year we have to prepare income statement and statement of financial position, which is also known as balance sheet. Okay, so income statement and statement of financial position, this forms part of financial statement. This topic is definitely important. From ledger we have to prepare trial balance, and from the use of trial balance we have to prepare income statement and statement of financial position. So this is one of the important part, I think, from your exam point of view also, and from knowledge point of view also. Then come to chapter number 7. The name of the topic is accounting principles, concepts and conventions. So as the name itself suggests, the purpose is here is we have to learn multiple accounting principles and concepts that we have to apply throughout the accounting. Okay, this is just this is not the end of your career. After AS and A level, you are going to do something like professional courses or graduations, masters, something in accounting. So wherever you will go, these concepts are applicable for you. So this topic is designed basically give you the basic understanding about the accounting. Next, chapter number 8, whose name is closing down double entry system. So we already see double entry system in earlier topics, but now here is closing down double entry system. So we'll see what is closing down double entry system, what exactly we are. So of course, as I told you earlier also, I'm just going to introduce the topic. I'm not going to till now. You have to transfer revenue, then you have to transfer expenses, calculate the profit, and net profit will be transferred to capital. So the closing down of double entry. So this is a linked topic. So basically, transaction in business, in accounting, many things are related with each other. So first you have to, there is a business transaction, then we have to record the transaction systematically, then we transfer this transaction to ledger, then trial balance is prepared, then we have to close down the entries, then we have to prepare the financial statements. So many things are very well linked with each other. So if you understand this well, then definitely you will like the subject accountancy much more. So next is chapter number 9, accruals and prepayment. So basically there are a few payments which are already paid in advance, who's even named as prepaid expense, okay, or we can say prepayments. And sometimes it happens that expenses belong to current year, but because of any reason we don't have fund immediately, so we don't pay the amount yet, even the expenses related to current year, but we because of shortage of money we didn't pay the money. That is outstanding expense, that is accruals. So we will study accruals and prepayment in chapter number 9. Next, moving to chapter number 10, control system, trial balance. So as I told you earlier also, trial balance. So we'll prepare the trial balance here. We'll see the purpose and errors detected. Sometimes while preparing the trial balance, we detect some errors, and errors not detected are compensating errors or principal errors. There are some errors which are not we are not able to find this even after preparation of trial balance. Trial balance got tallied, but still there is some errors. Next, chapter number 11 is suspense account. So if we are preparing the trial balance, but due to any reason, we don't know the reason, it depends on question to question, but whatever the reason is, trial balance is not going to match. So ideally the total of debit side and total of credit side should be matched, but In reality, while we solving the question, trial balance is not getting matched. So if there is a difference, we have to transfer that difference to suspense account temporarily, and we have to find the reason why there is a suspense. So this chapter is next. Chapter number 12, control system, is related to bank reconciliation. So suppose if we make payment to anyone by check, or if we receive money from anyone from directly to bank, so we have to we are expected to record the transaction in cash book. As you already saw, there is 2-column cash book, 3-column cash book. So we should record the transaction in cash book. But bank have passbook, okay, or we can say bank have bank statement. Bank will record in bank statement and will record in cash book. So there is a difference between two things. Then to solve these differences, ideally balance should be matched. But if there is a difference, to solve this, we have to prepare a bank reconciliation statement. So this is chapter number 12. Next, chapter number 13 is related to control system again, ledger control accounts. So in ledger control account, basically there are two main ledger control accounts. One is sales ledger control account and one is purchase ledger control account. So of course, sales ledger related to sales, that is total debtors, and when it comes to purchase ledger account, the person from whom we have to purchase the goods is known as creditor. So it is related to total creditors. Hello Sakshiji, how are you? Next, chapter number 14, statement of financial position. So students, so there is a statement of financial position. As we already see the topic of final account, there are two things: income statement and statement of financial, where you have to write all the assets which we own and all the liabilities which we owe to someone. The statement of financial position, which should be matched ideally. So this is the format, as you can see here. So ideally it should be matched, total of asset side and liability side. Next, chapter number 15, it is related to profits. So we can earn the profit. Of course, we are doing the business to earn the profit, but there are multiple concerns about the profit. There is gross profit, operating profit, net profit, retained profit. We'll see the types of profit, and we will definitely study how to calculate the profit question. Okay. Next, chapter number 16, it is related to trading account. So if you are doing the trade, what is my trade? That is buying and selling of the goods and services. So if you are a trader, that means you are purchasing goods from wholesaler, selling it to customer directly in retail. So if you are in trading account, it is not necessary actually that you should be retailer. Even it is applicable to wholesaler also. So we have to prepare sales revenue. From sales revenue, you have to deduct cost of sale. Then we'll come to know about gross profits. Okay. So this is chapter number 16. Next chapter is related to profit and loss account, which is the next part after trading account. So after trading account, profit and loss account is prepared, where we from gross profit we will deduct selling and distribution expenses, administrative expenses, and we will add if there is any other income. So finally we will get the net profit. Okay. So ideally from sales revenue, if we deduct cost of sales, or we can say cost of goods sold, we got the gross profit. This is the part of trading account. But after getting trading account, after preparing trading account, or after getting gross profit, we have to deduct three more things, which are selling and distribution expenses, then administrative expenses, and we have to add other income to get the net profit. Okay. Next, chapter number 18 is irrecoverable debts and provision for doubtful debt. Suppose we have to receive money from someone, but he became insolvent. So since he became insolvent, he is not capable to pay our money to us. So finally, we have to conclude that this money is not recoverable now, which is known as irrecoverable debts, or even it is called as bad debts also. Okay. This topic is related to that part only. Next, chapter number 19 of financial accounting is depreciation of non-current assets. So basically, if we are using the assets, so value of the asset is going to decrease from time to time. So say for example, if we bought a car, Tesla car, say for 1 crore rupee, or we can say $1 crore. Okay. So if we are using the car, and we already purchased the car before 2 years. So after 2 years, if we are planning to sell the car, definitely value will reduce, right? Because of wear and tear, and that wear and tear is known as depreciation. So in this topic, we are going to calculate the wear and tear or depreciation. We have to calculate every year to match the expenses due to matching concept. So there are multiple methods for the same: straight line method, reducing balance method, unit of production method. Each method. Next, chapter number 20 for financial accounting is the valuation of inventory. So there are multiple methods for the calculation of value of inventories like FIFO method, average cost method, then NRV, that is lower of cost or net realizable value, whichever is lower. So these are the methods we have to use in inventory calculation. Okay. Next, hello Sagar, very good evening. Next, chapter number 21, financial statement. So students, finally we have to prepare the financial statement where trading account, profit and loss account, statement of financial position, all period end adjustments applied. So students, here you can't, it is not allowed to you to forget any topic. You have to remember all the topics. These are linked to each other. So we already learn multiple topics, and this is the combination of multiple topics already. So trading account is already done, profit and loss already done, financial position already done. This is the combination of all the topics in financial statement. So this is quite interesting and challenging topic to you. Next, chapter number 22 of financial accounting is incomplete record. So suppose any business, you can say small size business only, they are not following the double entry system. So if they are using single entry system, then it is known as incomplete records. So where two aspects of the transactions are not recorded systematically. Okay. Then chapter number 23 is related to partnership. So when two or more persons come together to do the business, and they are doing the business, and whatever the profit they are earning, they will share the profit with each other, of course in their decided ratio, which is decided in initially only. So it is partnership business. We'll see concepts when we come to that topic. Then partnership accounting, structural changes. So if there is any change in the partnership, like admission, that means one of the partner is admitting in the business, retirement, someone, some of the partner or maybe one of the partner is leaving the partnership firm by getting the retirement, and maybe death also. And last is dissolution. So dissolution means winding up of the business. We are closing the business completely and breaking down our partnership totally at 100%. Business is going to close. That is dissolution. Okay. So this is related to chapter number 24. Then chapter number 25 is related to financial statement of limited companies. So we already saw the financial, but this was related to sole proprietor only. Here we have to understand the financial of limited company, okay, which is applicable for Companies Act 2013, or depend on the country, in which country you are doing the business. But you have to prepare the financial statement of limited companies. Next, chapter number 26, company financing. So if we discuss about the finance, of course, man, if you are to do the business, we need money, and from different sources we have to raise the money. So some sources are equity finance, debt finance, and these are the main important sources for raising the fund. So we have to make balance in these debt and equity. So excess debt or even excess equity, both are dangerous for the business. So you have to make the balance between. Okay. Then chapter number 27 of financial accounting, it is related to interpretation analysis of financial. So here we can say this topic is also known as ratio analysis. So where we have to calculate profitability ratios, liquidity ratios, efficiency ratios. So there are multiple formulae. We have to remember the formula, and we have to apply the formula to calculate the to get the answers. Okay. So finally, after completion of these 27 chapters, we come to section number 2. Okay. So this was just section number first only at the AS level, whose name is financial accounting. So AS level financial accounting, 27 chapters were there. Now from 28 to 31, next 4 chapters are related to section 2 at AS level only, cost and management accounting. Okay. So let's see in detail which are the topics we have to study in cost and management accounting. So first topic, that is chapter number 28, is absorption costing. Okay. So here there are direct material, direct labor, direct expenses, which is known as prime cost. Then we have to add overheads. Then you will get the total cost that we have to charge per unit, that is overhead or absorption rate. Okay. Next is marginal costing. So where if we prepare one additional unit, we have to incur some additional cost, which is known as marginal cost. So here we have to calculate contribution, then break even point, margin of safety. So multiple things are there. We have to, again, there are formulae. We have to learn this formula and apply it in solving the questions. This is also quite interesting or challenging too. Next, chapter number 30 of cost and management accounting is unit, job and batch costing. So unit costing is applicable where mass goods are produced, same goods are produced in mass quantity. Job costing where we are we are preparing the goods in bulk, or we can say in batches, customer specific order, that is job costing. And batch costing is where group of identical items are prepared. Okay. So it depends from business to business which costing method is suitable for which business. Okay. Then chapter number 31, business planning. So if you are planning to do the business, we have to set the objectives, we have to set our budget also, and we have to take decision accordingly. This is of course a part of management. So that's why these topics belongs to cost and management accounting. So man, finally we have completed with AS level syllabus. Yes, this is the huge syllabus for AS level. Okay, but don't fear, if KK sir is here, you are in safe hand. If you are planning to join KK Commerce Academy as your career partner, so definitely you are at one of the safest place where there are multiple chartered accountant team and multiple experts who are going to provide you the quality education. Of course, we are not saying that we are providing the cheap education, but we'll provide the quality education, which is going to be live session on our own app with the name of KKCA. So students throughout the world, if you are in any country, any state, wherever you are, you can join our sessions, you can attend the demo session, and if you are satisfied, you can connect us from that place only. We have maximum 30 students in every batch. Yes students, even we are teaching to thousands of students till date, but still we have that concept. We gave priority to only 30 students who came first, and we will have the live session for that 30 student only. But in addition to that, you have the advantage that after live lecture, you will get the recording of every lecture in our app, which is available in Android also, even in Apple phone, or even in laptop also. You can watch these lectures later on as per your timings. But make sure this course is valid till your end of exam. No issues, man. You can watch the lectures multiple times till the end of your exam. So this is provided in India only, and in KK Commerce Academy only, that you will get such a variety of knowledge. We will provide you the notes also, like these notes, as we are saying, such a beautiful and such a professional notes prepared by our team for you only. So if you are definitely genuinely interested to learn, you can connect to us. Description number is given in description box. You can note down also 8483822271. I repeat, 8483822271. And if you are from out of India, you have to add +91 before the number dialing. Okay. So students, now moving to A level syllabus. So A level syllabus, don't worry, we are going to end the session in next 5 to 10 minutes maximum. Now A level. A level begins financial accounting. So financial accounting, as you can see, advanced topics for deeper financial understanding is given at A level. Okay, so let's begin the A level. So first topic is manufacturing account. So consider yourself as a manufacturer here. So if you are a manufacturer, you will bring the raw material, then you will do process on the same, that is work in progress. Then finally, after cost of production, we'll prepare the finished goods, and these finished goods we have to sell. So these finished goods we have to transfer to trading account. We already saw that trading account, then income statement, that is profit and loss account, then statement of financial position, right? Manufacturing account is just before trading account. So this is the first step when we are a manufacturer. And if we are a dealer, or we can say if we are a trader, then we have to start from trading account. Since we are not manufacturing, so manufacturing account is not to be prepared by us. Okay, if we are a trader. Next, chapter number 33, that is second chapter in financial accounting at A level. So students, clubs and societies which are not meant to earn profit basically. Okay, hello LLEP music. This the part you are asking, this what is going on. So this is related to Cambridge University IGCSE board, and we are going to explain this KYS, that is know your subject, related to AS and A level accounting. Okay, I think this is very heavy for you if it is not related to you. Now back to the point, chapter number 33, clubs and societies. As I am saying to you, that if there is business which is not meant to earn profit, just to provide the social services, so student, these are clubs and societies. So here we have to prepare receipt and payment account, then teacher account, and even accumulated funds are there. We're going to see this part later on detail. Okay. Next, chapter number 34, published financial statement of limited company. So students, we have to study here some parts related to financial statement of limited company, like statement of profit and loss, statement of financial position, notes to accounts, director's report. So we have to understand the financial statement. Okay, So even though annual report is in front of us, we should at least understand it. We should at least have the capability to understand this. Since we are a student of commerce and business, we should understand it definitely. Next, chapter number 35. So IAS 7, statement of cash flows. So here we'll see there are different activities like operating activities, investing activities, and financing activities where there is a cash inflow or cash outflow. Okay, so we have to categorize each cash flow in these 3 different categories, and we have to prepare the cash flow statement, or we can say statement of cash flows. Chapter number 35. When it comes to chapter number 36, it is IAS, that is International Accounting Standards. So in this topic, there are actually multiple international accounting standard, but in this topic we have to cover only 5: IAS 1, 2, 7, 16, and 37, and IFRS overall framework. It's just a framework related to IFRS, International Financial Reporting System. Okay. Then moving to the next part, chapter number 37, role of auditor and directors. So of course, if there is a company, there definitely you would have heard about it. There is an auditor who is going to come in the business and who is going to audit everything. He will give the audit report at the end, right? But genuinely speaking, we have to understand their role also and responsibilities also. So in this topic, we are going to understand the director's responsibility, and we are going to study auditor's role, what exactly they are expected to do in business. Next, moving to chapter number 38, business purchase and merger. So if two business come together or one business acquire another business, known as purchase and merger, so we are going to cover this part in that topic. Next, chapter number 39, related to financial accounting A level, is consignment account. So students, of course, after getting this picture, as you see this picture, you will definitely understand what is consignment. There are sheep is there, and we have to there are multiple compartments where we have to ship these goods to another country. So students, here there are basically 2 persons. One is sending the goods, who is known as consigner, and one is receiving the goods, who is known as consignee. So consigner, consignee, and account sales, we are going to see this from accounting point of view, of course. Okay. Then chapter number 40 of our syllabus is joint venture accounts. So basically, when it comes to joint venture, is a short-term partnership base. So when 2 persons come together for any particular purpose or particular time period only, so it is known as joint venture. So we'll see this accounting part in detail. Next is chapter number 41, which is computerized accounting system. So this is related to, see, practically speaking, in every business, almost, if we skip only some small businesses, so all other businesses, they are using computer for doing accounting, right? So students, if everyone is using computer, so we should have the knowledge of a computer also to do the accounting. So speed and accuracy, of course, if you are doing the work on computer, so speed and accuracy is always high. Then data storage is huge in computer. Control and security is also high, because we can set the password, we can set the lock, digital lock. So this is computerized accounting system. Next, moving to chapter number 42, investment and other ratios. So basically, we have to understand EPS, that is earning per share, then price earning ratio, dividend yield ratio, gearing ratio. So these are the ratios which are related to financial statement only. Okay. Then finally, the last part we are going to deal with is cost and management accounting. Students, I'm just giving you one more time reminder. This is the last 2 to 5 minutes about the session, and this is, we are about ending our KYS, that is know your subject. So student, if you are a student of, just giving you the reminder, if you are a student of Cambridge Pattern IGCSE and A level accountancy subject, so you have to understand AS and A level subject, and now we are at A level. This is section number 2, cost and management accounting. Okay, student, I'm just giving you a reminder. You can reach out to us where you will get the complete education, and if suppose, of course, this is live session on YouTube itself, but unfortunately, if you didn't get this on time and later on you realize after 2-3 months, sir, I want to join classes now, already 2 months completed, so how can I complete my syllabus? No issues, man. If since we have recorded session for you, sir, the doubt is, if I attend the live session, then can I get the recording? Answer is yes. Sir, if I am not able to join the live session, can I get the recording? Answer is yes, man. If you, whether you attend the live session or not, you will get the recording of every session in our app. Don't worry. Okay, with the multiple views. Okay, now coming to the point of cost and management accounting. So let's see which are the topics which are included in this section. So chapter number 43, ABC, that is activity based costing. So this is one of the way of doing costing, we can say. So we have to identify the activities which are more important, which are less important, and accordingly we have to do accounting. So this is ABC, activity based costing. Next is chapter number 44, budgeting and budgetary control. So in business, we have to prepare budget for next month, may say 6 months, for a year. So we have to prepare the master budget. Then according to functions, we are expected to prepare functional budget, and after preparing the budget, it is also important to compare the budgeted figures and actual figures, that is variance analysis, where we will come to know about the reality that our budget was true or not. Okay. Then next, chapter number 45 is standard costing. So where before production of any good, we have to calculate ideal standards, that is material price. We have to calculate multiple variances: standard material price variance, labor rate variance, labor efficiency variance, fixed overheads variance. So before preparing any production process, we have to calculate how much is expected material cost, how much is labor expected cost, and actual cost. We have to compare this in standard costing. Okay. Then moving to chapter number 46, capital investment appraisal. So when it comes to capital investment appraisal, there are multiple techniques we have to use, like payback period, annual rate of return, and NPV, that is net present value. And by using these techniques, we have to take the decision about capital investment, which capital investment is best for us. So these are the techniques we have to use to take the decision. Next, chapter number 46 was the last topic basically in AS and A level. So students, as a recap, I am just giving you the reminder. First 27 chapters was belongs to financial accounting at AS level. Then chapter number 28 to 31 was cost and management accounting at AS level only. And after AS level, there is a level. Here in financial accounting, there are chapter number 32 to 42, and at the end, cost and management accounting, there are chapter 43 to 46 at A level. Okay. So students, you will get the recording, you can attend the live session, everything under a single roof, and this is one of the trusted platform in the global career also. So students, don't worry, don't fear. If you have any doubt, just reach out to us. We are there for you. So see you in the next session. By that time, stay tuned and happy learning with KK sir. Take care. Bye bye. Students, just don't forget to download our applications where you can attend the live sessions also. The name of the app is KKCA, which is available at PlayStore and App Store too. So see you there. Stay tuned. Happy learning with KKCA. Bye bye.